Shellie, how are you?
I'm doing great.
It's really good.
How's the expo going?
It's a lot of fun here. Race getting coffee as well. I'm getting a bit of echo here. Not to worry. Hey, welcome Shellie. Welcome everybody on YouTube to this ConectUS Live edition, live from the booth at Channel Partners on March the 26th, 2025. Okay. We're going to have a very, very unscripted day. We've got quite a number of guests. We've got about 7 guests hanging around. You just saw some of them in the background, and we're going to be interviewing them. But first, I just want to ask you, Shellie, how have things been since we last spoke a few days ago?
Oh yeah, I mean it's been very busy. Been excited about live from Vegas.
It's quite incredible. There's 9,000 people here, and 5,000 of them, I think, were outside of Starbucks this morning. Hey, listen, waiting to be on with us just now. I'm going to hand the microphone over, and we're going to have Noah Weber that's going to be speaking with. Oh, that's yeah, fine. Angela, Lawson, and Alex Burgin.
Hi there. Thank you for having me on today, Neil. And I'm here with Alex and Angela of Radius today. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. So first off, with people who aren't familiar with Radius and what y'all do, could y'all give our audience a brief overview of y'all's business?
Absolutely. So Radius is actually a telematics company. And when you say telematics, what does that mean? So GPS tracking. When you think of a vehicle on the road, where is it? What is it doing? So we do everything from the most simple asset tracking to a battery powered device on a thing or an object to the most sophisticated AI video cameras in a vehicle to make sure that your drivers are driving safely and everything in between. So Radius is going to provide that information and that data to your customers that need to know what's going on within their fleet.
Okay, awesome. So if our agents wanted to get in touch with you guys, how would they best do that?
Yeah, absolutely. So your agents just need to get with your channel manager. So your channel managers have a very close relationship with Alex, actually, and they can get all of the information over that we need to get them going as a partner with us to start selling.
Okay, awesome. I'll make sure that Neil and I, when we post this, we'll make sure to throw that up. Absolutely. So Partner News Live, it's made to have fun as well. So have y'all had any fun in Vegas? What have y'all's activities outside of the trade show looked like?
Lost $200 on the roulette table and decided I should stop. Lots of good food too.
Witnessing that was comical. So yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank y'all so much for joining me today.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Noah, and thank you, Alex Burgin and Angela Lawson. Next up today, I believe we get Jeremy Ward with Melissa. Melissa Rogers. They're going to be in front of the car in just a moment. Hey, listen, I just want to mention to you that we are webcasting. We are webcasting live using this. It's the ATEL WB550. It's a 5G device, and we find it incredibly reliable. I think I've used it in about 6 or 7 locations all around the country so far. Fantastic piece of equipment. Never have any problems with it whatsoever. And hopefully what you're watching just now is an extremely solid stream. So listen, I am going to pass the microphone back to Noah, who's with Jeremy Ward at the moment.
So I'm on the show here with Jeremy. And Jeremy, as Neil kind of said, this version of today's show is special. It's not being powered by just normal Wi-Fi. It's actually being powered by you. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you've ever been to a conference or a show, the speeds and feeds can always be an issue. Just ran a speed test on my wireless device. I was running 50 up, 25 down. Other way around, 50 down, 25 up. This thing is triple that right now inside the same conference center. So what we've got here is the ATEL WB550, great device, 5G device, single SIM unit, sub $400. So, again, this is the ideal use case for your construction company, your enterprise, your retail stores, your home. This is actually what I use to power my home internet. So, I'm on conference calls all the time, piping in video, just like what we're doing today. And the bandwidth, the propagation that you need to do that, you need a fat pipe. You need good bandwidth. You need good speeds and feeds, and this thing has been clutch for us. So, man, honored to be here with you guys today. Thank you and the ConectUS team. We are excited to get this product, the ATEL WB550, into your partners' hands, and just thank you for letting us be here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So from what I understand, this can be used, as you kind of said, as a standalone, but also a backup.
Yeah,
Could you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so traditionally, a lot of people have cable internet or fiber or what have you. This is a great failover device. Like I said, I use it as my primary. Just where I live, this is a better unit for me. I live in a rural environment, so having this versus your DSL or even a shared cable connection, I have this as primary, and my failover is actually my cable internet. So interesting, yeah. So
so it's the other way around.
I flipped it.
That shows how powerful it is.
It really does. It really does. So very powerful device. Can definitely be used as a failover device, failover unit. Again, especially for those retail environments, those franchise environments. When you've got that multiple business unit, it's great to have this completely managed by what we call ATRAX. So ATRAX is the web portal where you can go in, provision this device, you can power cycle the device, so remote managed. It's a great unit, especially in those, again, franchise model where you've got a central hub that you need to manage those units that are out in the field.
Cool, awesome. So outside of the trade show, what kind of fun stuff have you been doing in Vegas?
Ask Rick. I hung out with Rick for way too long last night. No, man, it's been great. Seen a lot of really good people, a lot of great connections, eating great food, honestly. So I'm not really a gambler or anything like that. I try to take advantage of the cuisine. So I've eaten good food. That's. How about yourself?
Yeah, so what I've kind of done, I was at the cigar bar for a little bit last night as well. Had a good time. Yeah, just missed each other. But no, it's been a great show. This is a great opportunity, as always, for ConectUS and its employees to bond and just get to know each other because, as you know, we're remote. So, yeah, it's been an awesome time. And, yeah, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Appreciate it, Noah.
Thanks, Noah. Thank you, Jeremy Ward. Hey, Liz and Shellie, we'll come back to you in just a moment. I think we're about to have Melissa. Yeah, Melissa with Lindy Neustaedter.
Hi, I'm here with Lindy Neustaedter from Pacific East. How has your experience been so far?
It's been great. Yeah, this is my first time, so
Okay.
it's always a new experience when you walk in the door and see this kind of amount of people all in one place and not many familiar faces. So it's nice to be here with the ConectUS group.
We're so happy you're here. Tell me about Pacific East.
So Pacific East has been around for 35 years, and we've been in the business of contact data verification solutions,
Okay.
meaning that we make sure that our customers, that their contact lists, whether that be patient lists, member lists, basic general customers that they're having to call out to, that contact information is as accurate as possible. So we have the largest amount of repositories that they can go to get that information. So we get them the right email, the right phone number, the right mailing address, but then we also work on the compliance side to make sure that the contact data that we're providing, we do things like the FCC's reassigned number database, so that number is still assigned to Melissa and it hasn't now ported off to someone else, and that you inadvertently call that, and that could make you outside of compliance. We do the do not call, we do the known litigator scrubs, we do things like an LIA identification, which is a line identification append. So if you're wanting to deploy a phone campaign, you want to know whether that's a landline, whether that's a cellular phone, or whether it's a VoIP phone, just so that you have the right technology to place that call. But as a result of that, we work heavily in the healthcare space, and probably 5 plus almost 6 years ago now, our healthcare clients were having huge issues with not having anybody pick up their call. They're trying to, reschedule your appointment, or give you sensitive test results, and you're not answering your phone. So we were one of the instigators and developers and helped pilot branded calling. So we now do that with Verizon and with AT&T and T-Mobile. So we've been doing that for 5 plus years, and we're one of few that can do it across all carriers. As well, we can display who's calling on a landline too.
That's a great product.
Yeah.
We're so glad that you're here with ConectUS.
Yeah.
Anything else you've been fun to while you're in Vegas?
Well, unfortunately, I've done a bit of shopping, which is was not on the intended list. But being here in the Venetian, it's been a nice thing, and gotten to eat some amazing food and meet amazing people. So I can't say that it's been any time wasted.
Absolutely. There's great shopping and food here, and we're glad you're here. Thank you. Back to you, Neil.
Fantastic. Thank you, Melissa, and thank you, Lindy Neustaedter. You know something? I mean, I'm always impressed by any business that's going to reduce the number of these horrible spam calls. You know, especially the spoof calls. So I'm all in favor of this. Listen, we're going to be going over in a moment again to Noah, and he is going to be meeting with Josh Nzewi from Easy Enterprises. But you know something, Shellie, first, I'm thinking it's time for an advertisement for ConectUS Wireless. So, Shellie, go with our second advertisement, please.
Yes, so really excited actually to share, let us show you how to rev up your revenue in 2025. This is your best opportunity to learn about Verizon's growing portfolio of new revenue streams straight from the subject matter experts. So, discover the power of selling Verizon and its many sales services network with VZW Business Agent Channel and Business Sales Channel leadership. Drive real NASCARs at a speed up to 150 miles an hour around the Texas Motor Speedway, which I would love to do. Join this once in a lifetime event and be prepared to rev up your revenue.
Well done, Shellie. I love it. I will be there as well. Let's continue by going over to visit with Josh Nzewi for Easy Enterprises, who is with Noah.
Josh, as Neil said, thank you for joining us this morning.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure. So, Josh, let's start off easy. Tell the people at home, what is Easy Enterprise?
Easy Enterprise is a IT hardware distributor. We sell the largest brands: Apple, Samsung, Dell, HP, and more. We deal with conditions in brand new, refurbished, and used. And we sell smartphones, tablets, laptops, wearables, accessories, routers, you name it. Yeah, we have an online portal where people can come and self-serve, fill, or you can reach out to us directly for any of your electronics needs.
So, Josh, you're one of our sponsors at the show. Your table, your booth is right back over there.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about how the trade show has gone for y'all so far, and are you enjoying yourself here at Channel Partners?
I mean, with this setup, with this booth, it has been amazing. You know, we're front and center at the conference. People are coming in by the droves, finding out more about what we're doing. It's been a pleasure partnering with ConectUS this year.
Yeah, so something that you briefly talked about is that we're partners for this show. Josh, the ConectUS car has been a staple of our company for a long time, but it's not every day that we add sponsors to our car. So right there, as you can see, the Easy Enterprise logo. How exciting is it that you have joined the prestigious ConectUS car as one of our sponsors, one of our partners?
It was a surprise. It was a surprise when you guys reached out and said, "Hey, this opportunity is available." We jumped right on it, and it's super cool being able to see our logo on the car, and excited to see it for the next year.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us this
Thanks for
morning.
having me.
All right, it's going to be Melissa Rogers with Rick Stapp. Now, Rick Stapp won, so there he is. Yeah, he's everywhere, for goodness sakes. He was winning an Oscar last night. He was at a great big gala dinner. Is it gala dinner or gala dinner? I don't know. Yeah, but he's very, very posh as our Rick Stapp. So I'm going to switch over onto the other camera, and Melissa is going to ask him how things went last night when Rick Stapp won the Oscars.
Hi, I have the honor of being here with Rick Stapp with ConectUS Wireless, the award winner of the Executive of the Year for the Circle of Excellence Award. Show the camera.
It's not a real full circle. It needs to be all the way around. It's great to have it. We went to dinner, a little banquet dinner last night. There was about 40, very intimate little restaurant, about 40 folks. 12 people this year got admitted to the Circle of Excellence for Channel Partners, and Martinez of Verizon was there. Well, he was one of the 12. It was just a nice time to network, meet other executives, and have a good time. And wear my very suit.
You looked great. I had the honor of being with Rick last night. It was a great dinner, great company, great food. I did not spill wine on my shirt. How else has Channel Partners been for you? What have you been getting into?
It's meeting so many people. This car, people just stop and hang out, and we just talk business. We see what they're doing. How can we help? How can Verizon help them? How do we fit together? How do we network together? And after that, after the show, we're going to get together and talk to them later and onboard the people that want to join us and just kind of take it from there. Keep growing the business.
So it's been another great time at Channel Partners so far.
Yes, I am on 5 coffees, 3 Red Bulls, and 2 5-hour energy drinks in the past 20 minutes.
And I'll make sure you have more coming.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, sounds good. Back to you, Neil.
Thank you, Melissa and Rick. Okay, we're waiting for, I hope, we're waiting for Greg and Cory to reappear. They've wandered away with some customers. I was hoping that we would have Cory to talk about digital agent to you all. And I know that Greg's got some interesting news as well. But meantime, as we wait for them, as they've disappeared, I also wanted to congratulate Cory Hinkel. Apparently, Cory, it's a very long list, by the way. Cory Hinkel is winner of the best beard and mustached man in the United States 2025, the best hair award from the ConectUS. There he is. He's walking in now. Okay, so Cory Hinkel is the winner of the best beard and mustachioed man in the USA 2025, the best hair award from the ConectUS Ladies Club, the most handsome man in Las Vegas, according to the Irene Patekis appreciation. I'm going to throw this away now. That's enough of that. They're ready. I believe Cory's going to be talking about the digital agent. Here we go.
So I'm here on the showroom floor, as Neil said, has the best hair and the best mustache in the United States. Cory, thanks for joining me this morning.
Hey, thanks for having me, Noah, and thanks for having me, Neil.
Absolutely. So one of the things of here at Channel Partners that connect us, one thing that we've been pushing for our agents is the relaunch of the Digital Agent Program. Cory, could you dive into the Digital Agent Program and what's going on with that right now?
Absolutely. I'll talk about the Digital Agent Program and the simplicity of it, really. At the end of the day, Verizon relaunched this. You know, we've beta tested it. We've done a lot of great things in collaboration with them. But for our partners, it's all about the simplicity of it, right? The best part is deal registration is not a thing with the Digital Agent Program. You're able to sell tablets, laptops, fixed wireless access, and Verizon Fios. Yes, you heard me right, folks. Verizon Fios is now available to sell if you're in the Northeast, obviously with the territory, but it makes it very simple, right? And I'll just high level it for you real quick, Noah, in the sense that you go onto a website. As an agent of ConectUS, you're automatically registered for digital agents. So there's nothing necessary to do on your side of the house, right? So if you had an opportunity, your customer had some tablets they need to do, you don't have to worry about going into PRM. You don't have to worry about going into B360. You go onto the link, you build out the opportunity, your shipping, your Spock information, send it to the customer. All they do is click a link. It loads into their My Biz login. They process the order, pop in the shipping information. And best of all, folks, especially for the fixed wireless aspect, the commission is actually a lot stronger, right? And that's, hey, we're in it selfishly for the money sometimes, right? So it always makes sense to have that aspect of the business. So it makes it a lot easier for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. So for our agents selling to the Northeast, as you talked about, that's the region where Fios is. But something cool that's about Digital Agent is the opportunity to sell Fios and selling fixed wireless access as a backup unit. Could you talk a little bit about that and doubling down for our agents for their customers?
Absolutely. You're absolutely doing a disservice if you're not offering both the services, right? Because at the end of the day, you need backup in it for your service. You're not going to set up 2 circuits of the same product and service there, right? That defies the purpose of actually having a backup. So with positioning Fios as the primary, you have your wireless backup services. One, you can take it up, take it on the road with you wherever you are, whether it's LTE or 5G being geolocked, but it's a no-brainer for the cost that you get, stacking that with the joint offer that's available. So if you have your customer has their smartphones on our unlimited plans, $30 off on up to 6 backup units. It sells itself, folks. You're doing a disservice to your customer if you're not providing them those options as additional layers of discounts.
No, for sure. So as you're working with our agents every single day and they're getting used to Digital Agent, they're selling through Digital Agent. I know that the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive from what I can understand. But what have you felt like is the number one thing that keeps these agents coming back for more when it comes to utilizing Digital Agent?
Simplicity. Time is money. That's the most important aspect of the business. You want to get your sale in, you want to get in and out and off to the next one. That's what makes it beautiful. You don't have to sign into Citrix. You don't have to go into B360, PRM. build out the order and everything, because all you do is essentially create your initial ticket, send the cart to the customer, and then they fill it out and complete it from there. So from end to end, you can be done in about 3 minutes time versus logging in. You don't have to, you can do it on the go. You can do it on your phone, believe it or not, right? That's what makes it so easy, and just a huge added layer of support from the Verizon Business Agent channel.
Yeah, 100%. And I myself can vouch for Cory when it comes to the simplicity of the program. I've done some mock orders and just dove in and really dove into the system. I can really vouch for how simple it is, how great of a service it really is. And Cory, my final question, you're a Channel Partners veteran, you're a trade show veteran. The stuff on the floor is great, meeting new prospects and stuff like that. But the stuff after the show is always a great time as well to network with different companies, your coworkers. So what kind of fun stuff have you been doing at Channel Partners while we've been here?
Staying hydrated. That's the most important part about it. No, all seriousness, it's great to catch up with people here. From an agent standpoint, we have partners all across the country, and this is our proverbial spring break, if you will, right? We all get together for the first time in year, like all year. Yes, we'll meet each other sporadically, but it's really rare to get everyone together and under one proverbial umbrella to actually converse, to strategize, to catch up, because we become friends and a lot of us family with each other throughout the years. So it's always great to see these familiar faces, to break bread. And, as a younger guy here on the side of the house, I'll laugh when I say this, but I'm very old fashioned in that sense, right? I love meeting people face to face. I love talking with people and generating conversation and strategizing things at the dinner table, at the bar, at the pool, whatever the case may be. So a lot of people think, oh, it's just, hey, you're just in Vegas, you're doing your things. Like, no, there's a lot that goes into it. Greg Tiedeman, who you guys will be talking to here, our EVP, can attest. Yesterday, we were at it at 8 a.m. all the way to 7 p.m., meeting after meeting after meeting. But I wouldn't want any other way, right? Just when it's busy, that means there's business to be made.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Vegas, it comes with a lot of hard work, but it comes with some play as well, and getting to hang out with coworkers and all of that great stuff. And also, if you're here at Channel Partners, Cory is actually the racing simulator champion. Him and Jody always go back and forth when it comes to the racing simulator and trying to beat each other's times. So, yeah, come see the racing champion, Cory, at our booth today. But in all seriousness, Cory, thanks for joining me this morning.
Thanks for having me, Noah.
That was Cory Hinkel, ConectUS Director of Channel Sales, and the handsome man that I'm most jealous of because he's still got all his hair. Okay, coming up right now, we get Melissa again, and Melissa Rogers with Beth Munger.
I'm here with Beth Munger. I'm with ConectUS Wireless, Melissa Rogers, and she's Beth Munger with ConectUS Wireless too. This is your first Channel Partners?
This is my first Channel Partners show. That is correct.
How's it going so far?
It's going awesome. I'm really taking in a lot, learning a lot, and I love it. A lot of activity.
What's been the most eye-catching thing so far at the show?
Definitely the NASCAR car.
Yes, we have a great booth, lots of activity. We have our NASCAR, we have our racing simulator, our cornhole games. What have you been doing besides networking? What have you been doing to have fun here in Vegas?
Well, we did one lap around, or actually 2 laps around the exhibit hall yesterday. Played a little bit of cornhole, got to meet lots of people that I haven't met before. So it's great networking.
I love it. Great. Well, it's a busy time. We've got one more day. We'll meet lots more new people, eat some more good food.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's another thing, eating a lot.
Absolutely. Well, I'm happy to be here with you. It's both of our first times, and we're making it a great experience.
Thanks so much, Melissa.
You're welcome. Back to you, Neil.
I have been waiting for our most important visitor today. He's just come back into the room with us. It's our Executive Vice President, Sales and Operations. Yeah, it's Greg Tiedeman being interviewed by Noah, I believe. Here we go.
So I'm here with Greg Tiedeman. Greg, you're one of the busiest people in the company when it comes to these trade shows. You're getting no sleep. It seems like you're going meeting to meeting every single hour. Greg, what's going on in the life of Greg at Channel Partners this year?
Well, thanks for that, Noah. Yeah, absolutely. First of all, the Channel Partner Show this year has been amazing, giving us an opportunity to not only catch up with our existing agents, but opportunity for us to meet some new agents. But one of the things that's been going on behind the scene is we are in our conversations with Verizon and with our partners. It's really about planning the next stage of opportunity for both ConectUS and our agents. So kind of creating the path forward and initiating some new agreements and creating some new opportunities. So very exciting. Have to be a bit cryptic about it now, but what I can say is that here in the near future, our agents are going to find out about some of the new things that we're going to be able to do, different ways in which we're going to be able to support them, and offerings of which they'll be able to take to their business customers. So a lot of exciting things going on, and it's been it's been a fantastic show and a great opportunity for us to see both our existing agents as well as meet some new partners. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And speaking of different exciting opportunities, as you can see, our booth is in a prime spot in the meeting room central area of the show. We have cornhole, we have Connect Four, and we have a racing simulator. How would you say that the excitement is that's going on within? How would you feel that the excitement is going on that's within our booth, and just that how people are responding to the different games?
Well, I think it's been fantastic. You know, the things that we do gives folks an opportunity to come and kind of participate, which gives us in turn an opportunity to talk to them. So we've got a bit of a captive audience. Of course, everyone likes to come and talk to David Starr and check out the NASCAR or whatnot. So we're very pleased with our setup. And again, it gives us this great opportunity to meet new people and talk to people that recognize our ConectUS name and want to stop by and visit with us.
No, absolutely, Greg. Well, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Absolutely. Appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We actually have our NASCAR simulator right here. It's used by a real NASCAR driver, David Starr. This is how he trains during the off season. So as you can see right here, Jody is using the racing simulator. He's at Texas Motor Speedway. And one of the most fun parts about this racing simulator here is that for people who are utilizing the booth, who are stopping by, who are playing our games, we're running a giveaway until the end of the day today. And what that entails is we're doing qualifying laps at Texas Motor Speedway. And the fastest lap times get to go home with the prize. The first prize, and you're going to die over this, it's a brand new phone. You get a brand new phone for getting the fastest lap time. And the best part, you can do it as many times as you want. Jody will coach you. David will coach you. We can give you as much coaching as you want to turn you into a NASCAR superstar. So there is the first prize. The second prize is an autographed ConectUS hat by David Starr. David Starr has been racing cars for over 20 years. He's a 4-time NASCAR Truck Series race champion. So that's a piece of memorabilia that you will want to cherish forever. So that's the second place prize. And the third place prize is a ConectUS pit shirt, just like I have on right here. So if you're at our booth, if you have the opportunity to stop by, make sure to come try the racing simulator, come play some cornhole, get your photograph with David, and just meet our wonderful team and learn about how mobility can truly rev up your revenue here in 2025.
It's been a lot of fun. Thank you all for watching us. And of course, we're live on YouTube today. And we are looking forward to the next still 1.5 days to go at Channel Partners Expo. Thanks all for watching. Y'all take care. Bye for now.